that volume. Is that okay? All good? Thank you. My name's Liz Yo. I'm the CEO here at the Newtown Neighbourhood Centre, and I'd like to start tonight's meeting first of all by acknowledging the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, who are the traditional custodians of the land on which we're meeting tonight. And I would like to pay my respects to their elders, both past and present, and thank them for allowing us to meet on their land. I do want to warmly welcome you to the Newtown Neighbourhood Centre. It's your centre. This belongs to all of us, and this is the way I want to see this space used as the CEO. This is a place of connection, a place of inclusion, and a place of action. So I warmly welcome you into your space, the Neighbourhood Centre. I just wanted to explain briefly my role tonight, which is essentially just to facilitate the process of the meeting. And I see this as part of our contribution as the Neighbourhood Centre to facilitate these kinds of processes and opportunities for the community to engage and take action. I'm not the content expert. I'm not here for the campaign. I'm just here to facilitate hopefully a good process for all of you and for the speakers up the front. And I do want to acknowledge the speakers who are here tonight. We have Celia Morris, Mark Eli, Matthew Hounsell, Professor Paul Torzillo and Jenny Leong, our local MP, and I will just say another word about them when they get up to speak. In addition to the main speakers, there are some other people present who will be able to add some content and probably respond to some of your questions tonight. And they include Wendy Bacon, the journalist, Stephen Giory, the chair of the Darlinghurst Business Partnership, and Pauline Lockie from St Peter's WestCONnex Action Group. So those people may be called on at some point to respond to things that are raised tonight. My understanding of the primary purpose of tonight is to provide you with a lot more detailed information about WestCONnex and with opportunities or ways in which you might want to engage in this campaign. If, just on a practical note, if anyone does need to use the bathrooms, they are just around to the right. And obviously, if there was any kind of emergency, you'd need to exit out the front of the building unless that's blocked, in which case go down the back stairs. So just to give you a brief sense of the process and what's going to happen tonight, there is some material on the chairs which the organisers have asked that you read and do fill in the yellow contact information if you haven't already done that, so that you can keep in touch with what's happening with the campaign. Laurie Graham, who's down the front, will speak further to this at the end of the meeting. Now, in terms of the meeting, the process that the organisers have arranged is that you'll hear from each of these key speakers for about 5 minutes each. Greg will be the lovely timekeeper tonight. So they'll have about 5 minutes each, and then you will have an opportunity to ask questions of them following their presentation. And then they will briefly sum up at the end of all of the questions from the floor. We'll have a sum up. And I believe there'll be a proposal which will be voted on at the end of the night. And we will finish up by 8:30, and there'll be a little bit of time if people want to stick around, but we need to be out of the building by 9 o'clock. I've also been asked to indicate that there is someone here there is meant to be someone here from WestCONnex. They're here as an observer. They're not participating in the meeting, and I believe if they are here, they're going to identify themselves. Yes? Okay, thank you for doing that. And I've also been asked to let you know that for those who are on social media, the two hashtags tonight are hashtag Save Newtown and hashtag WestCONnex. I trust I've covered everything. Have I, Laurie? Okay. Excellent. All right, well, let's now move to the part of the meeting where we hear from the speakers for 5 minutes. So we're going to start, first of all, with Celia Morris. And Celia is the owner of Dragstar and Shorties on South King Street. Thanks, Celia.